Today we will be playing some traps. It's been requested a few times now. Basic idea here is we're going to do a deck with Eldain. You could go Heist. I'm just not the biggest fan of Heist. It's really expensive now. So I really think you need to get some value out of it round one, and then you can transform it with Eldain later. But I'm not too interested in Heist. What we want to try out is Jorvith's Gambit. We haven't tried this out since it was buffed. It went to 11 provisions. And I want to try it out after the buff. So we're going to do that here. As far as the deck, we play Saber. It's really good for spawning Neophytes, lets you get more of those good old Deadeyes. Reordain for consistency. He's also taken a nerf because he's quite good. But basically, you want to play him to get a trap, get an elf. Gambit gets us 2 traps. Ideally, we'd play this probably in a long round 3 to get a whole bunch of traps up, but you can use it for tempo round 1, for thinning as well. It depends kind of how the game's going. Then we have Scoia'tael, just really good card. A lot of the times in this, I find we end up not getting the last, say, 2 damage off of her, but she can play for tempo ranged as well. It just depends how the game's going, right? Like, recently, for example, we playing a lot of Shiryu decks. Not a lot, like a good number of Shiryu decks. And then you don't really want to go with, you want to make sure that you don't get Shiryu'd, so you do the Eldain last say instead of her. We have Angus, we've got Eldain. No way to replay Angus, like no Heist, that's fine. The Jorvith. Sticky Situation, Serpent Trap, Sticky Situation. We always tutor for first round 1. It doesn't work against every deck. Like not every deck can trigger this, so you have to be a little careful about that. Then we have Deception, Aileron, Pitfall Trap, this Yarn, 2 Crushing, 2 Incinerating Traps. Hostage Takers are really good at payoff for a long trap round, which is what we want to aim for. Commando, 2 Saboteurs, 2 Oak Critters because we are in Devotion. Eldain Devotion really only matters for the Heist, so you don't have to be in Devotion for him, right? But I figured there's not really anything we really want that is Devotion locked otherwise, so we'll play the Oak Critters. So we're not ranked Tricksters in this one, mainly because these guys will offset a little bit. But with the Eldain transforming the traps, or other artifacts, usually you want to do that with Heist because it transforms the cargoes. Here we don't get any benefit really, other than maybe there's like a trap that's not going to get good value or something round 3. But we're still in Devotion, so let's play Oak Critters, then the 2 Neophytes. That's the deck. Pretty straightforward traps here. Nothing too original, but traps are a deck people like to ask to see, so we'll get into it, see if we get some good games with them. Some fruits here. What are we looking at? We're going first. We have Reordain, that's really good. Kind of want value here. Probably go Angus. Serpent Trap's interesting. I think I want that for later. The back. I don't see why we wouldn't do this first. Just trigger that. These out. Sticky Situation shouldn't really do much here. Like, he should be able to play around it very easily. Oh, it's Relicts? Okay. Sure. Everything's Relicts. Everything is Relicts. Good thing here is Crushing Trap's fantastic against what he's doing. Let's drop this for now. Crushing Trap's amazing against Relicts. Not against them. It's good at punishing all the self-eater points. See what he drops here. If he goes for the second one, we'll hit it. That'd be really good. We probably have to Reordain for value here. There it is. We hit that with the fire. Drop the Reordain. Okay, Sticky Situation is not going to have value this game, I don't think, so we'll just try it here. And then as far as the rest, as far as our elf, I think we just take the value here on Saboteur. And then if we need to, we get Crushing Traps off of the Gambit, which we hope we don't have to. And this is at 2, so we just take the one that's evolving, hopefully, eventually.
Blueberries, blueberries, lady of the woods.
Hey, you are what you eat. A witch's best friend is a pig. No,
He did actually trigger it there, that's good. It's really good for us.
Your visit will guide us.
Ground control is essential. I just don't know how we win, because he's going to have a ton of carryover. Still only 2. I guess we still hostage take this.
Time to die. I'll do so sword in hand.
Sticky situation's going to keep us in this pretty effectively, I think. Nice. Let's see, how do we play this? I guess we have long round double Crushing Trap to punish the Self-Eaters. I just don't know if it's enough value, and we don't know if he's playing Golden Necker or not. Because against Golden Necker, we can't do the round 3. This hand's really good. I mean, I think we just stick to our game plan and go round 3. I think we just stick to that. Just hope it's not Golden Necker. Oh, that's very concerning. Then it might be, though.
no one gets to fool me twice.
I mean, we could just spam Crushing Traps. I just don't know it's good enough. So we have, what, 4 traps in deck still. Ugh, that's a lot. We need to draw some of those. Got one of them. That's okay, I guess. I think we just spam Crushing Trap as our win condition. Not sure it's good enough. Especially with the Incubi and all that stuff. He's carried over points, right? These are big. This is a 9, for example. Oh yeah, it's not Golden Necker. He played on Neuromancy. But then we have a problem here because this is a really big one.
No worries. Sins of the flesh are my treasure.
That's a 10 already. We need to set this one up. Kind of have to hope that hits something good. Like hope he plays a special here or something. I doubt it will. We'll see. There's a Fiend. We go Gambit, we get this and this. I think we want to do that and try and get to the Hostage Taker as quickly as possible. You should split more. Bleeding Effigy. I've seen this card just because it's a counter in the mirror. It's funny, this card's never been played at all until exactly now. It's a good choice by him to do that. But I guess right now we'll just take this. Removing the option for it to split's fine, even though we're going to hit with Crushing Trap here. We can get Commando down. Kind of a balance between dropping Commando. Commandos are going first card, right? Like, it's good going first. In round 1 or something. But here we're being very reactive to him. We'll play our second Crushing Trap pretty soon. We want this and this to get their time. Time to tick. So first Crone. I think we throw this down here.
Don't dare think you can escape.
Time for you to die, Dwan.
And make sure we leave most of our melee row free now for the Vernociel melee. Omen! Okay. Love myself some Lilith's Omen.
No, I don't nibble at them. They fall right out.
Such a cool card. But if we can hit the fruits, it's not that big a deal. And this should hit the fruits. Let's see, so I'll kill off the fruits. Probably play this. It's just time to bleeding. Fire that Crushing Trap off. He does have a big lead here still. Most value is going to be from replaying the Crushing Trap here.
I am who I need to be.
Question is, do we go Pitfall first? Have this trigger in the last turn. I think we want this to go up before Vernociel, just in case she kills something. I run to row space issues here. Just a regular.
Mind is a virus, a plague.
Another bleeding effigy. Okay, double bleeding effigy. This guy's just playing hard against the mirror match. Fair enough. Like, this is the ladder deck this season. If you want to win, just play some relics. So we want to go Eldain before Vernociel. Quite obviously. So we'll drop this Eldain down here.
Step carefully. You're in my forest now.
Vernociel will probably get us there. Alright, we have to spawn one of these. We're going to lose one leader. Should be fine. This should be plenty damage. Plenty enough. GG. We were able to stop him there just because we got rid of the Self-Eater. If he had a second Self-Eater there, this point difference wouldn't have been enough.
Stiff neck.
Some soldiers here. We want to keep that. Just these go really well together, having double copies. I think we gambit to get serpent, or not serpent trap. It's called sticky situation. We'll start in the S. I think we gambit for that, and then we gambit for that. we do this first? I want to make sure it triggers. I'm not sure of the interaction here. Both throwing out some tempo. This is just soldiers. He's just going to shuffle that back in and just spam soldier engines on us. The damage engine's not so much of a problem. We have to worry about the marines. Let's see how lucky he gets here. I can't think of anything that'd be like brutally bad for us.
My boots got sand up here.
He gets the hit here just because he's spawning a unit ordering. Oh, is that Elven Seer? I guess he doesn't get it because the unit comes out last. That was a fantastic interaction for us.
None shall tread on us. None shall tread on us.
Those aren't the best things to be boosting, but it's just good to be boosting something. We want to Angus before we click their abilities. You should still have another way to boost the Elven Seers. Syrah puts back the battle stations.
Magic dies. This world dies with it.
Where is Angus? There you are.
Striking where it hurts.
Elren has shown us the way.
We could have ordered that differently, but we're not going to transform anything else, I don't think. 'Cause he should pass. So we want long round 3. Are we concerned? These decks typically have a lot of carryover round 2, so we don't want to play round 2 because they have a lot of resilience cards. He's playing the resilience cards now, though. Plays them now. That's interesting. Like I said, though, it's Marines that are going to be a problem. We're really cycling here, aren't we? Watch him have drawn the battle station. Okay, he didn't. Good. He would never play it here if he did, though. Gets a trap. It's intriguing. If he got his own sticky situation, we could be in trouble. That being said, I think this is still the obvious play.
None shall tread on us.
Of course, I don't think he can get a sticky situation, so that's kind of moot. There we go. Guess get a bronze. We play round 2? No, I don't think so. Let's go round 3. Armor will be annoying. He's going to want to make sure the crushing traps hit ranged. We have to get Reardain still. Do we want to play any cards here? I don't think so. He has some time to play resilience cards here, but he's already played the War Council, so it can't be that bad. Right, like maybe he carries over Pakala, but he's going to want that Marine round 3. So I think we get to get out of this without too much carryover. Maybe Illusionist spam with Truffle. Maybe. We'll see. Menno.
Nothing will stop us.
Just play that out for Tetheting. Okay. Should be good here. But like I said, this armor is going to be annoying. So we know it's not Shoop, then the second slave driver. Now I have no idea why he played that. He's worried about row space round 3. Makes you think of Illusionist, though. I think we're fine. I mean, yes, the armor is going to be annoying. I think with this round going so long, Crushing Trap will get through it. So we want these 2 traps and none of these units. Well, we want the trap, this guy. We want this guy. Is it worth redrawing anything here, though? We'll just be missing 1 trap. We'll miss one of these. These don't really do much because we run out of row space. Same here. So these are bad draws. We're just going to miss 1 gold trap. I think that's fine. We have everything else we want. Should battle stations right away to get like Marines out or something. Marines are the scary card. We're going to go with the damage engines. Okay, that's fine. We don't care about those. Don't care. We're just going to play a bunch of traps. Traps will spawn with leader, so we can avoid playing cards and just go from there. The Eldane gets this guy, one of these, so we want to wait Eldane later until Hasha Taker gets good. But like I said, it's the Marines that are going to be the scary engines because they generate points. The ones that do damage we don't care so much about because on the turns we're playing traps, they're doing nothing. Do we have the Illusionists? We're going to go Marines. Okay. Playing Nausicaa Sergeants. That's good. Point Slam's fine. We can handle a certain amount of Point Slam. What we can't handle is just pure engine. I want to hold off on that. We haven't seen crossbows. We want a crossbow. We don't want crossbow seeing that, I should say. Yeah, we'll still do this, though. It takes time, like several turns. Crushing Trap's not great yet. There's the Bacala. So we lock this Marine, because the Marine's a scary card. Like, Marine's scary, but the cards aren't. This armor will be a problem.
Your vessel will guide us.
Also means he has to use his leaders here if he wants to get the flanking back online. He will get a lot of armor value. There's the crossbows. So there's all the damage coming through. This is at 2. I want to play another trap here. We could go Serpent. We could go... Let's Serpent kill right now. Nothing good. I want to play more traps from hand still. We're going to lose that Deadeye. Like, all the armor on his stuff will be a problem. But if there's just the 1 crossbow generating damage, it should be okay. The problem comes if he's like a slave driver and crossbowman, but he already used both slave drivers. There's a second crossbow. He wants that one to keep gaining armor. Smart. Like I said, the crossbows that are going to get value here, not the light cavalry. Surprised he didn't move one of the crossbows melee then. At 3, we want to take a crossbow. So let's just drop this into... Not good value here, of course. Getting 3 points worth. We do remove a... Actually, we do remove the barricade from that crossbow. That's actually pretty good. Take that back. That wasn't that bad. Got 4 on this. Surrender. All right, guys. Every time I say this, the Platinum Patrol theory. Whatever their deck is weak to, they play. the only people who ever play Surrender are Reaver players and soldiers. Anyway, I think we take that crossbow here. This dies. Can we get away with our trap turn first? I guess, no, this is good, because it also means that we guarantee the crushing trap hits melee. Which is the row that already lost armor, so that's good. Let's go. Yeah, we're slow on the Serpent, but we're not going to get Serpent, probably. I guess we'd pick Serpent Trap still. It's going to re-armor. So this is at 4. This one's at 4. I think good for 4. Not really. We could go up to 5, 6. 6 is pretty decent. I guess we would play this here.
Never relent, never surrender.
I want to pull up melee row. Yeah, he's done. Not even going to check for the Eldane and Vernacia, but we have it. GG. Star. Go with Star. Some off the books here.
Keep a stiff neck.
Off the books. This should be good. What else would we play here? We like to save our gold traps round 3. I don't think that's going to be too valuable here. I'm going to save the gold traps around 3. Like, just go for our game plan. Because this should carry. That could be good if we think he's going to go like Serenity. Like, we don't want to have too many golds in our hand here because we have such consistency on the traps in particular. Not so much the units, but the traps we do. We can throw those back. Seductress time.
Oh, looks like some light reading.
Seductress time it is. I do think we play this. I just don't want to deal with the bonded. Don't want to deal with the bonded. Here comes the Serenity. At least we kill that. So you won't have all that coin generation. Oh, Adriano.
Boy, beautiful. Interested in some easy coin?
So we hit that guy first. So we do have bonded going on. He's going to have a lot of value here.
You like surprises.
We're really going to struggle. Basically, his engines are going to match our sticky situation, more or less. It's Peaches. Do we go for a lock here? It's a tough question. Tough question. Let's go with the Angus. Obviously, would have wanted Angus before this, but really valued the not using a leader charge, getting the 2 points there.
We will take back what was stolen.
He hasn't committed too much, so I think we can do this. I don't think we go long round 3 against this deck. So I'll have Passiflora and Serenity still. Like, we can't go up against both of those round 3. Something to consider. His engines generate points, which are very scary. So poison. He's getting himself some coins. Oh, he's poisoning us. Fair enough, I suppose. That's not what I want to play. We want to play this.
Now we will see who's weak.
Gets the transform to remove the poison, but he should kill it before that happens. Then when he does, we still get a couple points. off of this Neophyte. So we'll transform 2 Neophytes. Kind of concerned there might be an Igor the Hook in his deck. The reason we're not playing the CRN yet. Junior. Okay, Junior's quite good here. Very, very good. Given the situation here, I think we actually play the CRN.
Humans are not to be trusted.
We can't be boosting a poisoned card with sticky situation. None of the elves we want to play. Don't really want to play Crushing Trap here, but I think we have to. It would get us ahead still. No, would it? Because it would do. It would do what? It would do 1. It would do 2, 4, 6, 7. He'd get 2. He goes to 37. He goes down to 30. This gets locked if he passes. We're still fine. Yeah, we're still fine. He might pass thinking the trap requires interaction, but since it's crushing, we would win. And we hope he does pass, because I don't want to play the rest of these cards in our hand here. He's going to go Savala on us. That is a big commitment. I think we got the Reardane, though. Losing round control here is just so bad. Crushing Trap's not too bad either, to be honest.
Don't hesitate.
It's going to lose value later. And then for the elf, 4 is pretty decent, so we'll do that. Play this. Let the Taker. We want the Crushing Trap to hit melee.
For the daisy of the valley!
We should be good. We have 8 more on a Crushing Trap. If he plays here, we'll have to Yorvith. We're losing our good trap round, though. Like, he's taking all of our traps out of our deck. Which is how he should play this, I think. But it's cost them a lot to do this, remember. Like, he's used up his whole King of Beggars. And his Savala finisher. Yorvith Crushing Trap's good value still. Well, it's decent value. Plays for basically 12. Are we really gonna get the collusion out of this guy too? Like, what is left? It's basically this whole deck he's throwing at us. Oh, he must be holding collusion. Crushing Trap's still good. I think we just drop the Yorvith in here. Let's do some math. Crushing Trap does 10. We Yorvith for 6. Minus these 2. Minus 2 more for replaying the Crushing Trap. This is 10. That gets us... He's at 59. This is basically worth 2 out of hand. The other Crushing Trap's worth another 8. I think that's good enough.
I am who I need to be.
I think this works. He's playing this how I think he should play it, because even if we go to a round where we have round control now, we don't have many traps left. But still, Deception into Vernaciel with leaders is still very strong. So I think he's running to a situation where his deck won't shine anymore. Seclusion will be hard to trigger. He's spent most of his big golds, so he's just going to need like engine value, basically, like bronze value. I wonder what he's going to do here. Like, he knows we replayed Crushing Trap. So we get the round. Perfect. Then we go to round 3. Just try and get as much value as we can before Vernaciel. With Deception and the leader charges, that's basically our win condition. We just want to find... what's it called? Deception. That's the only thing we're looking for. Deception. Gambit's better than Deception, but I'll settle for either.
How's you doing business?
I mean, he's kind of spent the big plays in his deck. Give me Gambit. At least Deception, but Gambit preferable. Okay, looks like we're going to end up in a situation where is seizing a 2 fine? It's not great. It has an upside of 4 though. We'll put one of these back. We just need to see the Deception. This is better though because it can spawn Deadeyes. Well, no Deception makes this actually difficult. There's Passiflora. I think he's going to get us. Given the current board setup, I think it's... Well, he has Serenity, right? I guess we lose if he has Madame Serenity. The counterplay there is we can... Here's the 2 choices. We can either Pitfall or we can do triple leader. Vernaciel to remove this. I think we Pitfall and hope he plays Madame Serenity. He has the 2 leader charges for it. Alright, he didn't have it. We can just board wipe him still with Vernaciel. Is board wiping here good? I think it is. It removes a fee and it removes an engine. I think just removing that's correct. Because now we can also kill whatever he plays with this. Oh, I guess not. Not with that. I think we Serpent Trap here. Guess you can still have Collusion for big points. What are we looking for here?
Worthy of the fire's purity, not worthy of its light.
Looks like some light reading.
Some good engine value there. We don't really have any plays left. So if he can trigger this scenario, he still needs a fee card, to be fair. If he has a fee card, he'll be fine here. Oh, we're just going to lose. Okay. I mean, we needed Deception. We need to spawn the Deadeyes. This is, what, a 3? That kind of does something. This has an order. This is our last say. So we want to do this first. But we don't have the points here unless he has no coin spender. I guess Eldain probably would have worked too. There's a Philippa. There's a coin spender, so GG.
Now we will see who is weak.
He's got this.
The eternal fire casts a long shadow.
No scenario trigger, doesn't matter for him.
If I'm to die, I'll do so sword in hand.
Just drew bad. It's close, but it's not enough. Like, we needed better. We We need Gambit, Deception, or Eldain. Any of those win the game. Whatever that is. Something. We cannot do our normal game plan here unless we have Last Say. We have the Last Say Eldain. Otherwise, we get blown up by Shiryu, like the most hilarious Shiryu ever. So, absolutely, round 1 must be won. We know that. Round 1 must be won, and we must Last Say Eldain. Otherwise, every Deadeye bullet dies to Shiryu. Crushing Trap's probably good here. On that for later. Bait an Eldain early. We'll keep the Commando here. Just because it does generate points. Yo Critters is fine. It doesn't synergize well with the Commando, which is why we only have one Commando. Okay, so it's Shiryu Harmony. That will be a big problem. Shiryu Harmony will be a big problem. Because he should have the engines to win round 1. But like I said, if he has Last Say, we're just done. So, we have to throw everything we can at this first round. But it will be a Shiryu deck.
Are you fucking kidding me? Catnip instead of crowns?
Considering that, we will just throw a leader here too.
If I'm to die, I'll do so sword in hand.
He's gonna have poisons. You probably have to Gambit this round, to be honest. Just kind of give up on the whole trap round through with Eldain. But to play this game differently. He can call the Forest Shear, which puts it at 4. He's going to save that if he has it, which he should have. Don't make a Sentry. I mean, that's annoying as well.
Reach high into the sky.
Do we really commit the Gambit? I don't want to, but given the board situation here, it's kind of risky not to. I think we have to. So let's go with Crushing and... Well, his engine should actually die to this. Let's do this and this. He might go for a pass here. Which is fine. We don't have to win on even. We do have to win, though.
The valley of flowers. There is a no place more beautiful.
That's not bad. Three. So we want to go with one more trap here. There's already one of those. I want to transform this into a Deadeye. Helps are currently like tied uneven. The Crushing Trap would go off and get us ahead. All the other traps require him to interact. But we can just win uneven here. That's a big deal. We have double Last Say now. If we go to round 3, assuming we do round 1 or round 2 and even, right? Because we'll be at 9. We won't have double Last Say if he still's like 10 cards. We could just play this round with Leader Vernociel round 3, like short round. We haven't played Heirloom yet either. I think we play this round and go for a short round without the traps. Right, because we only have the 2 anyway. So we'll get Crushing. We save Deception, Vernociel round 3 maybe. But we'd want him to play the Vernociel. Interesting situation here. Let's just open up with a Commando.
Carefully.
One of our like only engine that generates points. So it's Devotion Midrange here. He's just playing Saskia, which is an interesting choice. It's a rebuke.
You like surprises.
Zachs usually don't play too many engines, so I'm not sure we're going to catch with our Incinerating Trap here. Catwitcher, it's not a bad catch, to be honest.
Humans are scum. I prefer elves, dwarves.
It should die to Pitfall. We could have transformed it there, but I want to be a little greedy. There we go. We want to get more value off of this guy.
Enough this farce. Deadeye, Deadeye.
Make a little mind game here. Probably plays another bronze, but he can't have only bronzes in his hand. And if he does, he's playing pretty low tempo into us. A trap. That's interesting. I wonder what that is. This is as big as this is getting, unless we go Reordain. We can thin by 2. We can thin out Crushing Trap or Deception and an Elf. Aileron is going to come out. Just trying to figure out. We could thin out 3 here, right? We can thin out 3 cards. That makes it fairly likely we'd actually draw into these.
Never relent, never surrender.
I wonder if he's playing Mantis. That's kind of my guess here. We're going to push this tempo on him, because we do have a short round 3 potential. Thinning down to 7, we should see at least one of those. Sometimes you just have to play the odds. My guess is he's playing a Serpent Trap or something. Ooh. That's pretty nice. Big old Pitfall. It can't dodge it every time. Backup plan's not great. It's like okay. You should play that melee to avoid Crushing Trap. But we'll still just... We don't expect to win this round because of the Shiru. We move this because we're going to... what's this? Is that 3 or 4? It's at 4. Yeah, we want to move this range so Crushing Trap doesn't hit our target. This is actually Mahakam Horn, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be Mahakam Horn. It's a fun card. I think we checked everything else. Serpent Trap or Mahakam Horn. Based how he's playing his units, I think it's Horn. Brian here, setting up his Shiru. Fair enough. Well, okay, GG. I was gonna say, well, Eldain after the Shiru, hopefully, but if not, he'll blow everything up. Doesn't matter, because we set up that situation there where you can actually go into round 3 with some short round with leaders. GG. Don't always have to play the same game plan with this deck. There you go, guys. Some good old trap deck. Yeah, just gold traps. Not as toxic as it used to be. You have to have the units in between the traps, right? Like, we're not playing 20 traps. You can never play 20 traps. But overall, pretty solid deck. The only thing I'm going to say is we sometimes got unlucky. Like once, which is fine. We didn't get the best draws. But overall, deck is fairly consistent with Reordain and Gambit. If you want to run something else, you can run Call of the Forest. So more consistency on your big tutors. I think Call of the Forest would be a good choice. But we really want to tutor out Situation early. And then later we want to have our Vernociel and Eldain. So we tutor 2 with Gambit, or thin 2 with Gambit, 2 with Reordain, 1 with Aileron. You're thin a good number. I guess you could use one extra. Just don't know what I'd cut. I think Commando with Oak Critters is a bit suspicious, but I wanted a card you can play early to get tempo out, and that'll actually, not tempo, actually develop your own points. Maybe we cut it out. We cut it out. Not too sure there. Obviously want to throw a shout out to Avalok Sage is always good in these decks, because he's an elf, plays your artifacts. More consistency that way as well. Obviously to cut the Kill Critters then. Like Trickster instead. I mentioned there's the Heist version too. Right, you go Heist. Heist has the benefit of giving you a bunch of transforms for Eldain. As the downside costing 14 provisions, which is a lot. But this is worth it in some decks. Like I'm just not the biggest fan of the Heist decks. Yeah, you can play them with just spamming replay on things like Angus, things like Vanadine. I'm not the biggest fan of that. It's fun. Like, it's fun to get the big highlight videos. It just gets kind of old pretty quick because people shut it down. And then the other option is you just play the Heist kind of just in this deck. Like, maybe instead of Gambit, and then maybe one of the 7s. Probably like Gambit, and then cut like CR in and like one Incinerating Trap, or maybe probably one Hostage Take. You probably like this, 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 2 4s. Probably what you do. I'm gonna play the Heist version. I think that's what I would do. And then obviously I think in the 4s, Commando's fine. I don't like it with Oak Critters though, so we'll cut it. I do want to keep Oak Critters just because we're in Devotion. It's good to have high value bronze like that. So I think instead, I'm either going to go Dragoon. Probably Trickster though. Where's Trickster? We'll make the Trickster change. There it is. We'll probably do this. Traps is a fun one to change things up because it does play so differently. It's kind of like Bounty. It's got a really great theme. And it feels very trap-like when you're playing it. Not as interactive as Bounty. So it falls off a little there, but it is a fun deck to play. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a fun one. Good old traps. We trapped some people today. We'll see you next time.